Have you ever lost weight then gained it all back? It can be very frustrating, and sometimes you may even blame yourself thinking you lack discipline and willpower. And while that may be true in some cases, the problem is usually much bigger than that. It has to do with the mistakes that you make while you're on your weight loss journey and after you've attained your weight goal. And that's why today I want to share with you 5 mistakes that may make you regain weight. If you can avoid these mistakes, you'll be able to lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. Let's dive right in. The first mistake you should avoid is short-term focus. What do I mean by short-term focus? Most people only focus on a specific number. It could be their ideal weight or a specific weight goal. Let's say it's 60 kilograms. Most people will maintain the discipline and consistency until they reach 60 kilos. They'll exercise consistently and eat healthy. But what happens once they reach 60 kilograms? Most people will relax and start celebrating and slowly regain the weight. To avoid this trap, you need to have a lifestyle change. So instead of having a short-term goal, make a lifestyle change. And in most cases, that is just as simple as saying, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Lifestyle change. That is the first thing that you need to do. The second thing that you can do is set many goals. It doesn't just have to be about the number on the scale. You can set goals about strength. So once you get to 60 kilograms, you say, I want to become stronger as well. You work on strengthening your arms, legs, core. Then you can also work on flexibility. You can also work on speed and many other aspects of fitness. The way to go about it is, once you attain this goal, now start working on something else. You always have to be working on something. If you're not, you're slowly going to drift back to your old ways and you're going to regain the weight. So you can do this for 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. That would be 3 years. And if you keep finding other ways of becoming better, you'll find that it will be very easy for you to do this for the rest of your life. Then the second mistake most people tend to make is lack of support. Many of us know that support is vital when you're on your weight loss journey. But most people don't realize that it is just as important once you attain your weight goal. So if you had support when you're losing weight, also make sure that you have support as you continue to maintain your weight. You need someone who you can be exercising with, someone who you talk about diet and exercise with, someone who is just supporting you and encouraging you. You can get a walking partner. You can join a Facebook group. Even though it's not the best, support is still better than nothing. You can also have friends and co-workers. Make sure that you work on your support. And that's why you'll find that in the 6 weeks weight loss challenge, even after we complete the 6 weeks, people are still in the support group. Unfortunately, for now, we just have support groups for Kenyans, but you get the point. Make sure that you have someone who is supporting you and motivating you. Then the third mistake is now you may wonder, why would someone go back to their old habits if the new habits are giving them amazing results? If the new habits are giving you a flatter stomach, they are making you lighter, why would you go back to your old habits? There are 2 possible explanations. One is that we love what we are used to. So if you're used to skipping workouts and eating an unhealthy breakfast, you'll just go back to your old ways because that's what you're used to. But the main reason why most people go back to their old habits is because the new habits are not easy to sustain long term. If you are starving yourself, if you are exercising for 1 hour, 30 minutes of intense exercise and just punishing your body, there's no way you can do that long term. So eventually you'll have to go back to your old habits. The only way to avoid this mistake is to follow a plan that you can maintain long term. If you're following a plan that is making you feel weak, if you're following a plan that you just can't maintain because of time factor or expenses, don't follow it at all. Just follow a simple plan, a plan that you can maintain long term. And I have such a plan. It's called the 6 Weeks Weight Loss Challenge. You can check it out in the link in the description below. Then the fourth mistake that most people tend to make is a all or nothing mentality. What do I mean by this? You'll find that when someone eats unhealthy for breakfast, they don't want to eat healthy for lunch because they are thinking, what's the point? I already messed up in the morning. So they eat unhealthy for lunch, unhealthy for dinner. Same with exercise. They think, if I didn't exercise yesterday, what's the point of exercising today? That is a very bad mentality when it comes to weight loss and fitness. And it doesn't make sense at all, because all you need to do for you to lose weight is eat healthy. 80% of the foods that you eat are healthy, 20% they don't have to be. Same with exercise. You don't have to exercise every day. If you exercise 4 or 5 times in a week, you'll still be able to stay in great shape. So this mentality doesn't help at all, and it doesn't make sense. So realize that it's okay to mess up, as long as you're not doing it every day. Then the fifth mistake most people tend to make is avoiding the scale. Most people are obsessed with the scale while they are losing weight, but once they attain their weight goal, they just put the scale away and forget about it. The problem with that is that you won't know when you're regaining weight. And the problem with regaining weight is that it doesn't happen overnight. This week you'll gain 0.5 pounds, then the next week you gain a pound, and you keep gaining until you find yourself where you started. So the best way to combat this problem is to weigh yourself regularly. You can do it once a week. If you avoid these 5 mistakes, you'll be able to lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. Now, obviously, you need a good plan that will help you lose weight in the first place. So if you don't have one, just click the link in the description below and get the 6 Weeks Weight Loss Challenge. I hope the video was helpful. Remember to like it and share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next video.